welcome to Around Table. This is the episode where your favorite friends from the Wreck My Podcast get together virtually around a table and talk about nothing and everything. I'm here this week with my co-host. They call him Mr. Boom Boom. It's Cam.
I like you boom boom down.
He goes by the Wrath Hog. It's Kreger.
That's a lot of nuts!
Yo, what? All right, call him that back. Just call him Mr. Boulder Fist. It's Joe.
Boulder Fist. I prefer Bone Saw.
And I'm your host. Call me Smiley. Okay, so Joe got the gimmick here. I went to a random generator for wrestlers, and these were the names they gave me.
What was That's
mine?
Amazing.
Yours was the Wrath Hog.
I gotta write that down.
Yeah, I mean, I thought these were pretty bad generated names.
They're terrible.
It's like the old wrestling video games where you would create a person and it would have like a pre-generated one first.
Oh yeah.
They said my name's Smiley. Who would be Smiley?
I don't know, like that guy,
that like yellow smile face.
Yeah.
Thing?
Oh, I could be like I could do like a Watchmen theme.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Or like Bailey did that for a while.
Oh, you're right. Bailey was essentially Smiley. You're
Yeah.
right. All right. Before we get into the episode here, I want to bring up that Big Chuck over at the Elite 8 Showdown. He mentioned something. It's probably been about like 2 months, 3 months ago now because they record so dang far in advance. I don't know when he actually said this, but they brought up the whole gimmick of moving on and how everyone, especially us, stole the gimmick, and he stopped doing it because he felt like we were making fun of him for it. And I want to go on the record because I know he listens
I
here
mean,
to say, Chuck,
that tracks.
we weren't making fun of you though. It was an homage. We were paying homage to you because we like the gimmick of moving on. So I think we need to petition him to bring back moving on to their show.
They say what mockery is the ultimate form of flattery.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I mean, if we wanted to make fun of them, we would just say everything tracks. That's all, you know.
Yeah, that totally tracks.
I want to say that honestly, since I don't listen to the show, I thought that was just a new thing Jordan did. So.
I think Gregor was the one who did it the most.
Yeah, I had no idea.
I might be guilty of that too.
Yeah, actually, that's true. That's something we came up with and no one else. We were the first ones to do it, just like the Harlem Shake. We did it first. So let's move into our first segment here, which is beer reviews.
The Harlem Shake.
The Harlem Shake.
Actually,
beer reviews.
This works out.
All right, guys.
So
it's beer time.
While you review, I'll step away for like a moment. I have to go unlock the door because we're getting some work done. We're getting some work done, but we have some issues. So I'll do your beer review.
Cam, let's start with you because you have a very interesting one.
I do have a very interesting beer. This is a beer from Urban Artifact, which... Do you know where they're from, Jordan?
Urban Artifact? No, not off the top of my head.
They're from Wisconsin. They're from
Wisconsin?
That would have been the last place I would have thought.
Same. But I just found that on here. It is a Christmas dill pickle sour.
What makes it Christmas?
Because you know, like that.
Yes.
Do you know that like weird tradition that everyone says that they did, but they never did, where you hide a pickle on a tree and you got to find it?
Yeah, we do that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's what this is. Why did that confuse you then?
Because I forgot that was a thing. Because I didn't do that growing up. I only learned about that once I started dating Madison. So I totally forgot that was a thing.
Okay,
that's such a white person thing.
It is. Yeah, it's like, haha, let's hide our food on a tree.
Yeah, white people are the worst.
And then it's 4.3%. It's got a 3.58 pH, which is very acidic. And it says pickle recycle on it.
It sounds like you need some Vagisil for that.
I would.
That
love
is really
some.
acidic.
Yeah, I would love some. But I've had this before. I'm a big fan. Corey's brother-in-law was here, and he did not like it. But I also made him chug it while we played Beerio Kart.
Ooh,
yeah, that's a rough time.
Beer.
Yeah, not a chug beer. When you smell it, it smells straight up just like opening a pickle jar. Like,
which
nice,
is cool.
I love that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But what does it taste like?
Dun dun dun.
Well, like any sour, you got to take at least 3 sips before you get to
you
the
drink
full.
3/4 of the beer before you can actually taste anything but the puckery.
Yeah. It tastes like a pickle.
A sour pickle?
No, but it tastes like, a traditional like kosher dill pickle.
Hey, Cam, what's your dad's name?
Bill?
Oh, darn it. I thought it was Rick. It's a pickle, Rick.
Oh, yeah. No, my dad's name is Bill. It's William.
Darn it. I knew it was some generic name like that.
Yeah. It is a normal style name.
Yeah.
What if I was just like Reginald?
I would have been like, heck yeah, man.
No, but if it was something just like way out of left field. Adolf.
Couldn't agree more.
That's great.
Oh man, that'd be crazy. Yeah, I mean, I really like this. I think it's great for like if you're just snacking on like shitty food, like salty bar food. It's nice because it's refreshing.
Do you think it would go good with a burger?
Totally.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, it's just very crispy and it's very pickly. If you like pickles, this is fun to try. If you hate pickles, do not touch.
Yes. Do not break glass.
No, do not break glass.
So mean.
Yeah, you would hate this, dude.
Well, that's fun.
It's really good.
Hide the pickle over there in Cam's house. I love it.
I'm planning on later.
Nice. So, Kreger, what do you got?
I am drinking, as you can see, clearly by the label, I am drinking Proper by Pocock Brewing.
Don't you have a koozie on? We can't see the label.
That was a joke.
Kreger has the jacuzzi on?
He has the jacuzzi on, yeah.
See? You didn't know there was a jacuzzi there?
It's just a little like stimulating jet for his beer to keep it like frothy the whole time. Because the best part of every beer is the head.
Yes. It has to be properly shaken up the whole time you drink it.
Exactly.
There are cup holders and sofas that will like have something circulate and keep your beer cold.
Whoa.
I like that.
That's really cool.
That's fancy.
But no, it's Proper in my new favorite purchase. My beer koozie that can hold every type of can or bottle. So
even like a Cobra 40.
Okay, well, obviously nothing bigger
oil
than
can of soup,
can of corn,
bottle of Windex,
Kanto region of Pokemon.
Yeah. Anyway, so it can hold the 16-ounce cans of beer, which is really awesome. So
that's awesome.
Beer nice, good stuff. You gotta love a good big old cozy.
And the pattern
like
matches my favorite sweatshirt. So.
Ooh.
Yay.
Wait, hang on, real quick, Jordan. Is everyone in Texas obsessed with koozies as much as they are in Tennessee?
Not around here.
Dude, everywhere you go, they give you a free koozie, and everyone just keeps koozies in like their purses and like backpacks and shit. Like people just carrying koozies.
That's so random.
I don't know. We have them now. I'll tell you
why though. Probably it makes sense is because in the summer here it gets so humid that like the second you take a can out of the fridge, it's like condensation just dripping everywhere.
I just always assumed that koozies were more prominent in the big NASCAR states.
Yeah.
So the South, yeah.
The big NASCAR states. There's 3 of them.
I saw that
all
there
over
was
here.
A Michael Waltrip beer out here. He was a driver for a while, and then Dale Earnhardt Jr. makes vodka now.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. We need to get that.
Sell it. They sell it.
I've heard that Drew Bledsoe's wine is some of the best.
What?
Yeah, Drew Bledsoe has a winery and it is really good apparently.
That's crazy.
I have to stop and be like, is that a joke? Because I don't follow football well enough to know whether that's a joke or something.
it's a real thing. Also, speaking of wine, Pocock now serves wine. Well, like real on tap wine as opposed to
they have
the
wine
really
on
cheap.
tap.
Yeah, because they always had bottles before, I think.
Yeah, the really cheap ones. Now they have Colacella and like I think one other brand.
Nice. Joe, do you have a beer?
Yeah. They just added 8 new taps too for
oh my gosh.
Baby.
Sodas and things that they're going to be coming out with.
Yeah. Is one of them a tap for their pizza in liquid form?
Yep.
They do have a pizza pail.
Ooh.
I'm gonna be there in May, so.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. Well, that's random because all of us are gonna be in Knoxville in May. It's so weird.
Oh, super weird.
Joe, do you got a beer?
No.
Okay, well then I'm gonna go actually have one on the show for the first time in like a year. So I have from Pegasus City Brewery. It's called Beaming Blonde, and it's a Belgian style blonde.
So many B's. How alliterative.
Beaming Blonde, Belgian style blonde with a 6.4% alcohol by volume. So let's see. I think Pegasus City might be out in Texas. I probably should have checked before. Yeah, proudly brewed in Dallas, Texas. So
right next to you.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're such a homer.
I am a homer. All right, so let's see here how this guy tastes.
It tastes like beer.
Tastes like Texas.
Actually, no, that's really good because that like saison-y flavor Belgian styles have, where it's like the coriander and some spices in there. Tastes like that, but more mild because it's got the like just kind of like a very crushable feel. That's delicious.
That
actually
sounds good.
That's super delicious.
That sounds really
if you
good.
like saisons, but you want like just like a way milder version of the flavor, right there, perfect.
I love
Pegasus City
saisons.
Brewing.
Yeah,
I have
saisons
no
are
idea.
delicious, but you don't really find them in many places.
No, they are like a lost art style for sure. I always explain to people, I'm like, yeah, real farmhouse ales, like they have like the open vats for the bacterias to like go in, and it creates different like flavors every batch they do because of how the yeast interacts with everything. So I'm like, it's definitely a cool beer, the history behind it and everything. So I always like to pull that card out to sound super pretentious. So moving on to our next segment here is Random Question.
I've got a question for you. Yeah.
All right, guys. So we haven't recorded an Around a Round Table in a while. And
it's been a minute.
we've meant to record one for like the past 3 weeks. And fan of the show, Dermot, we all know Dermot over in Down Under, in a land of thunder.
The big D.
Yeah, he wrote in.
Boy.
And he was actually the first person to send me this. This has been making the rounds on all the radio shows right now. You guys probably know what I'm going to say. But are there more tires in the world, or are there more doors in the world?
I know this answer.
Yeah,
It's
so
wheels.
he was the one who first sent me this
wheels
question.
and doors.
That's what I'm saying. Are there more wheels or are there more doors?
You said
in the
tires.
door?
Tires
which is
are
just
different.
a piece. Yeah, tires
Whatever.
are just a piece of rubber.
You're right. Wheels
Not
or
just
doors.
rubber.
So now
I've heard
that
both.
everyone in the world has talked about this, more people have talked about this in the. Hey, next we're going to talk about Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. No, we're not. No. So I want to get what you guys think the answer is, and what your reasoning behind it is.
Well, I've heard every argument, and also it depends on if like how strict or lenient you are with what you consider as what, because like technically, like the arteries in your heart are doorways that like open and close.
They're not. It's not a door.
No,
I
a
know,
door.
but
I'm going to say
saying
requires a metal hinge in this case, a metal or plastic hinge.
I just say, I don't know. Well, okay.
I have an answer.
Because that's a door, that's a flap, not a door.
Exactly.
This is
I
a
wouldn't
flap.
say like a tent zipper is a door. That's also
I
a
agree.
flap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Joe, what is your answer?
I think it's wheels.
Me too.
Okay.
And here's my reasoning. I just recently found out that the number one manufacturer of tires, the company that makes more tires than anyone else, and it's not even close, is Lego.
Mm-hmm. I looked this up too. Do you know how many
Yeah.
they make a year?
No.
318 million tires a year. Or
That's just
wheels
Lego.
a year. That's just Lego. Not even
It's
the major
gotta be
manufacturers.
tires.
It's got to be wheels.
You know how many wheels are lying around in giant bins in preschools?
Junkyards?
and
How many cars are in junkyards?
Well, see, you can't make the argument for cars because cars have technically
Why,
more
that's
doors
4
than
wheels.
wheels.
But they also have, they have
They
wheels
have-
and doors.
Cars have 4 to 5 wheels, depending on if they have a spare or not. But they have, let's say it's a 2-door. 2 doors, a hood, a trunk, and a gas cap, and the little door for the gas thing. So that's
but what
already-
about a steering wheel?
Oh!
And the little wheels that you have to turn on your
That's
AC.
a knob.
Or
That's a
That's a
knob.
knob. That is a knob.
There
I
is
would
a
say that's a
flywheel.
knob.
well, yeah, and you have the wheels that you
Cars
can
have more
use to
wheels,
close
yeah.
and open your
Yeah,
vents.
you're right.
That's an
those
actual
are
wheel.
wheels.
It's got to be wheels then.
Gotta be
my
wheels.
gosh, yeah, I totally forgot. And I was also hearing someone talk about wheels on suitcases. Like every suitcase out there has like 4 wheels.
And you can't even think. You have to think about the ones on the bus. They go round and round.
They do. The only doors I can even think of are the ones that like killed Leonardo DiCaprio in Titanic and stuff like that. So I mean, doors are just toxic over here.
Yeah,
they're just hollow.
They are. I definitely think it's wheels too, because I can think of way more instances that wheels exist than doors.
Grocery carts.
Heelys.
Heelys.
Yeah,
so many
Heelys.
Heelys out there.
There are no doors with shoes on them.
Razors, skateboards, bicycles.
Computer
Lice?
Mice.
Computer mice.
Actual mice.
They all use lasers now, Vega.
No, the wheel on the top.
Oh, not if you have the
all
mag,
mice
though.
have that.
The magic,
I know,
but a
but
lot
a lot of
still
them
have
do.
them though. Mine
It's
doesn't
true.
work.
Yes. So I mean,
That's true.
I guess you guys have sold
a
it
weird
to me.
part
I
to
mean,
go back.
if you go with the argument of all like a door is something that keeps something out, then the argument gets a little bit more close. But I still think wheels is pretty.
Oh, but like, what
like,
about?
No, I wouldn't say that, because like a firewall software keeps out malware, but that's nowhere near a door.
I think tangible. Like it's got to be.
What
tangible.
about like all the cabinets in an apartment complex?
Exactly.
Like
That's a door.
Buildings don't have wheels; they just have lots of doors. Every cabinet.
also
Would a cabinet
big
really
buildings
be considered a door?
yes,
yeah, it's got
a
hinges
hinge.
and it's a cabinet door. It's called
Yeah.
a cabinet door.
Refrigerators.
Yeah, a cabinet would
Some
be a door.
refrigerators
Yeah.
have wheels on them,
Oh, refrigerator door. That's true.
Mine has both. I just look.
but refrigerators have wheels on them nowadays. Usually,
Yeah, I'm still just gonna say wheels though because
I think it's got to be wheels.
I mean, 318 million a year
from Lego.
Just
from
like
Lego.
Lego.
Just Lego
Yeah,
alone.
just like, but also a lot of Lego.
Take out Michelin.
There are Lego doors and there are Lego cars with doors.
There are Lego doors. I will give you that.
One thing that's in the wheels favor is Hot Wheels. Wheels without doors.
Yeah,
100%.
That's a big factor right there.
That's huge. That is huge. Yeah.
Wheels and no doors.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
There are not many things that have wheels with no doors, actually. Oh, wheelbarrow.
A cart.
Lawnmower.
Yeah, a cart. A
Yeah.
lawnmower. Yeah, that's a good
There's
one.
a lot.
Skateboard.
All the wheels on every trash
Scooter.
can. Every house has like 3 trash cans.
There are
and
2
2
wheels on my.
each.
There's one wheel on this headset and 2 wheels on my other headset.
Oh, yeah,
it's got to
for
be
the volume.
wheels.
It's gotta be wheels.
Yeah,
It's got to be wheels.
No,
Yep.
yeah, no one can tell me otherwise.
That was a really good question,
I think I
Jordan.
gotta agree.
Cam.
Yeah, that's a great question. That
I
is like a month
adored it.
late. Yeah.
That was it.
Okay. Cool. Maybe I should keep listening to Australian radio shows then.
Yeah, this was right in our wheelhouse.
I have a quick little game. Oh, wheelhouse. I have
What's
a
your
quick
game,
little
Craig?
game for you all. So it's a try not to laugh for all 3 of you. Jordan will be the only one answering though.
Oh.
All right. So
Okay.
Jordan,
That's a lot of pressure.
Jordan, I'm going
us.
to ask you a series of questions, and you can only answer with the Lord of the Rings.
Like my answer has to be the Lord of the Rings, like the
Yes.
phrase "the Lord of the Rings,"
The title, the Lord of the Rings. That is can be your only answer. Just the Lord of the Rings.
like the subtitles of them.
No,
all
just
you
the
say
Lord of
is
the Rings.
whenever I ask you, your answer is the Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
And there's a try not to laugh for all 3 of you. All right. So, Jordan, what is your favorite film?
The Lord of the Rings.
Interesting. What is your favorite piece of furniture?
The Lord of the Rings.
Favorite piece of literature. Dyslexia kicking in. So,
Probably the Lord of the Rings.
okay. What do you call a diamond salesman?
The Lord of the Rings.
All right. What do you call yourself when you're in the middle of your gymnastics routine?
The Lord of the Rings.
All right. Good job. I thought that would get you guys a little bit more. Because when
Was I supposed to put more emphasis, like the Lord of the Rings? Like I
No.
Was I supposed to try and make them laugh?
No, because the last 2 I just think are funny. Because like, what do you call the diamond salesman? The Lord of the Rings. And like, what do you like when you're doing like the gymnastics? What do you call yourself? The Lord of the Rings.
The only thing that made me chuckle was Krager messing it up.
I know.
That was the hardest part to not laugh.
Well, when I watched that TikTok, I chuckled. So
That was
What's
part of
your
the that was part of the shtick.
favorite type
Piece of
furniture.
furniture.
Oh, I love furniture.
Yeah, that
Because
would make me
dyslexia
laugh.
is the reason why an L looks like an F, right?
furniture,
Probably.
literature. They end with the chur.
That's so funny. So did we win? I guess we won. Huh?
I guess you guys won. I thought for sure.
Or we all lost because laughter is fantastic.
Oh, you're right.
I mean, it's fantastic.
I thought for sure I'd get you guys a little bit of a giggle, but you know what? To each their own.
No. You know what? That's going to lead us perfectly into our next segment here. #problem. I feel bad for you, son. I've got 99 problems and the bitch ain't one. All right, guys, this is the part of the show where we talk about our first world problems, our #problems. Things that are problems that aren't really that big of a problem, but they're still a problem. Lots of problems. Problem. This episode is brought to you by the word problem. Go to problem.com where we do. All right, so you guys, what is your #problem?
I got one.
Yeah, tell me.
So, as I told you guys, Corey had her family over. Well, we had Corey's family over.
Families. #problem.
Both her sisters and her brother-in-laws, and then all 4 of the kids were over here. And the oldest kid is 5. And the kids, wanted to watch TV. And so they would watch TV. They'd watch their shows, their kids' shows. That was pretty much what was on the whole time. I opened up Netflix for myself yesterday, and my algorithm is all kids shows.
That's why you got to make the profile, man. Throw them on that kid's profile and leave them there.
That's
didn't
amazing.
do it. The parents should have done that. It's because they know better.
That's just
but
rude. That's just rude.
But it was like, you might like Dinosaur Dana, and I was like, I don't want to watch Dinosaur
No,
Dana.
thank you.
Like, I want to watch Peaky Blinders.
It's going to take you like months to get your algorithm back
forever.
in line.
It took me years to get it to where I wanted it to be.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
That long, I don't think.
And it just got destroyed.
Isn't there always like a kid's profile that's like attached or part of it?
There's like a kids section, but like there's not like.
See, this is what we need to do.
Now it's like recommended for you, and it's like Paw Patrol again.
Screw all this talk about us wanting to keep our privacy and our anonymity. We just all need cameras on our TVs that can read whether or not we're a child or not, or who's the person that then tells us, oh, this is your profile, without us having to switch between them.
It's such a good idea to have cameras inside the privacy of someone's home looking at children.
Yes. I mean, why hasn't anyone thought of this before?
Jeez.
It's great. It's a great idea.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, no, like the algorithm like is such like a clutch thing too, because like on my on my Amazon Fire Stick, like oh, so that makes you giggle.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's just legitimately funny.
And it's your own joke.
It is mine.
Yeah.
So like whenever I'm falling asleep, I just turn on my Fire Stick, and then just like 2 clicks down is like the up next for you, and this is like a bunch of movies that I've either seen and would like to see again. Or I'm like, oh, I've never seen that. It's a popular movie, and so I was like, throw it on as I'm falling asleep, and like
leave it to Amazon to just market to us properly all the time. It's great.
It's like they're listening.
It's almost like they're listening. All right, Krager, what's your #problem?
My #problem is. So I was as Cam knows, the garage door is a piece of crap.
Is it still the wood one?
Yeah, we're like one of the only ones in our section was still a wood one. So my #problem is real
quick, just for context, they were supposed to put in the metal door when Cole still lived with me.
That's nice.
How long ago was that?
About 4 years.
Time.
That's
5 years.
Real long time. That's about as long ago as our Solo a Star Wars story episode.
Yeah, there's ours and I think 2 or 3 others that are still wood, and it's just like, okay, they're just waiting for us to move out. But anyway, so my clicker died, and like, so it's a really big pain in the butt to get out of your car, go turn the key, get it, which also it doesn't go all the way up anymore. It doesn't want to because it's weak, so you have to like kind of like give it a little assistance going up and then give it a little assistance going back down. But my clicker ran out of battery, so I went, I'll go to Walgreens. It'll be like, what, like 50 cents to $1 for a small battery that goes inside a clicker. The battery, I've never seen this before. It looks like half of a AAA battery.
Yep.
So it's roughly around the same round, but it's like half the size.
It's like an A1 something.
A23. $5 for one of those things at Walgreens. $5 for half a AAA.
You know what you could do instead?
Get a AAA and cut it in half?
Just anything's free if you try hard enough.
So inflation is my pet peeve. But anyway, so I did that last night on my way home from working at Pocock. So I'm like, oh sweet. And then I'm at work, and my new roommate texts me, is like, hey, the key turn thing is broken now. So I call them, and then I get home, and so it's supposed to sit straight up. It's like it's already turned all the way, so like you like barely tap it, then turn it all the way back, and it still doesn't really want to go, and just super assistant now. So now I got to wait 3 years for the management company to fix that.
Oh man,
but that's
apartment life is great.
That's my first world problem. But hey,
apartment life.
Later this year, that won't be my issue anymore. So.
There you go, and we'll get to that later. Joe, what is your hashtag problem?
I don't really have a hashtag problem today.
Classic Joe.
Yeah,
classic
sun's up.
Joe.
Clouds are out.
Sun's out. Buns out. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I have one that's kind of more of just like a story where I'm like, oh my god, this is like the country we live in with boomers here. So I work in distribution, and I have some certain vendors that I talk to.
These nuts.
You know it. Yeah, I'm like a squirrel. I distribute my nuts all over these trees.
The Lord of the Rings.
The Lord of the Rings. So I have vendors that I call all the time, and one of them is this older gentleman. And one day I couldn't get a hold of him, and I finally did later in the day. He's like, I'm so sorry. Like AT&T like stopped our phone service for some reason, and like I've been dealing with it all day. And then his exact words to me were, AT&T is worse than Putin.
Oh, are you talking about the food from Australia?
Yeah, poutine. No, Putin. And I had to take a beat, and I was like, okay, this is such a boomer statement to be like, I'm so inconvenienced. It's as worse as war.
And war crimes.
Yes. I was like, wow, bro. Like, that's pretty bad. So the fact that like there's people who say things like that is pretty ridiculous. And
doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. No, it doesn't surprise me either. Not at all. Not at all. All right, let's move into a new segment that I don't know what it is or what it's called, but Joe, we're just going to call it Joe's Games.
You could be better than
that. You can do so much better.
Joe's Jabroni, Josh and Josh corner.
There you go. That's good. That's a lot of J's.
Thank you, Jordan, I think. Anyways, this is a game that I just recently came up with just before coming on. And for
coming
those of you
coming on what?
Your face. So coming up, I believe, I don't know if it's either this week or next week, is Coachella. And for those of you not in California or not aware, Coachella is a big music festival held in Indio, California. And so I have a little game here, which I'm calling Coachella or Nochella. So I'm going to go over a few artists, and you're going to tell me, have they played Coachella or have they not? So, for example, I'll give you a real quick example. Daft Punk. Cam, yes? Coachella or Nochella?
Coachella.
Jordan?
Nochella.
Krager?
Coachella.
Daft Punk has indeed played Coachella in 2006.
Is that the live one they have that everyone listens to? Okay. For some reason, I was like, it either really is or it really isn't, which I know are the two options here.
Small side tangent. They're doing the third Tron, and Jared Leto is the lead, and I'm so devastated. Devastated.
No, as long as Daft Punk is... What? No, Jared Leto can do okay.
And a trash actor.
Man, you know him can do okay.
He's an Academy Award-winning actor.
Yeah, he can do okay.
Doesn't mean he's good. There are pedophiles who've won Academy Awards.
Yeah, but you said he's a trash actor.
Dude, that's no way to talk about Meryl Streep.
I don't...
Has anyone seen Morbius?
No.
People are saying it's worse than The Suicide Squad.
Wait, The Suicide Squad was the good one.
The second one?
Yeah, I think Suicide Squad is just...
No, I'm sorry. The first one. Suicide Squad. They're just saying it's really bad.
I just want to say 95% of the time it's the director's fault.
Mm-hmm. Or movies are made in the editing bay, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Jared Leto definitely has good roles.
I've never been a fan of his acting, but...
Have you seen Urban Legend?
Have you seen the Cowboy AIDS movie? What is it called? With Matthew McConaughey?
Dallas Buyers Club. Yeah, no, I haven't. Is he good in that one?
His performance was he won an Academy Award for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll put it to, but then again,
terrible person.
I'm hoping I'm wrong.
Awful person.
I'm definitely gonna have very low expectations because like I love the second Tron movie. And Daft Punk,
me too.
Daft Punk and that. So
I just had a whole. So Madison and I just went to a engagement party on Saturday, and we had a whole like 30-minute conversation with people at that party about how much we love Tron Legacy.
Oh, nice.
So good. Glad there's people out there.
Did you show them your tattoo?
I did show my tattoo. I'm glad there's people out there that love it as much as me, so it doesn't sound so bad when I'm like, I got a Tron tattoo.
Okay, sorry to hijack that, Joe. I found out yesterday, and I was just livid.
Anyways, back to this game. I'm going to
Jared
give
Leto
you...
being in Tron is worse than Vladimir Putin.
It is.
All right, let's do this. Coachella, Nochella.
Coachella, Nochella. So, number 1, Kanye West. Cam, Coachella or Nochella?
Nochella.
Jordan.
Nochella.
Krager.
They both said Nochella. Is that correct?
That is correct.
I'll go different. Coachella.
Kanye West has played Coachella in 2011.
Oh.
I was just going based off the news that he dropped out today.
Yes, he did. That's why I had him first.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, number 2, Pearl
Seems like
Jam.
life together.
Cam, Pearl Jam, Coachella or Nochella?
It's hard. I don't know if Eddie Vet. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, Coachella.
Jordan, Pearl Jam, Coachella, Nochella.
Michelada. I'm going to say Coachella.
And Krager,
I'll
Pearl
roll
Jam.
the dice. Nochella.
Pearl Jam has never played Coachella.
Dude, Cam. We're so bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I've also never been there.
No, me neither. To me, I feel like
I've
Pearl
never been
Jam
to
is a band that
Coachella.
would play it.
Number 3, My Chemical Romance. Cam, Coachella or Nochella?
I feel like this is a trick. I really hope Nochella.
I'm going to say yes, they played, because I feel like I've heard that before.
You got to say
Krager?
the phrase.
Coachella.
No, yeah.
I'm gonna say Coachella.
My Chemical Romance has never played Coachella.
Yes, thank you.
So I'm still a zip. I'm under the table.
Okay, so Jordan's the one I can't go with. Got it.
All right, Beastie Boys. Cam, Coachella or Nochella?
Oh, man.
These are great. How do you? Oh, those are such good questions.
I'm going to say, yeah, Coachella.
Jordan,
Coachella.
Krager.
Coachella.
The Beastie Boys played Coachella in 2003.
Finally, I'm on the board.
Alicia Keys. Cam, Coachella or Nochella?
Nochella.
Jordan,
I'm going to say Coachella, and I'm also going to predict that Krager's going to sing That Girl's on Fire.
Krager, Coachella or Nochella?
Coachella.
Alicia Keys has never played Coachella.
You know what? I got it mixed up with the Black Keys. That's my problem.
Dang. Cam tied it up.
Outcast.
Ooh.
Cam, Coachella or Nochella?
Coachella.
Jordan,
I'm going to say Coachella, but I feel like you're pulling a fast one on us, and it's like Andre 3000 played, but not Outcast or something.
and Krager.
Coachella.
Outcast did perform at Coachella in 2014.
Nice.
Prince.
Ooh.
Cam, has Prince played Coachella? Coachella or Nochella?
Nochella.
Nochella.
Jordan.
Yeah, Nochella.
Krager.
Nochella.
Prince played Coachella in 2008.
Oh, dang it.
I'm just trying to make sure I stay tied with Cam now.
Dang it.
All right, Metallica.
Dang it.
Metallica, have they played Coachella? Cam, Coachella or Nochella?
Oh, fuck. I feel like they'd pretend like they were too cool for it, but then still play it. So, yeah, Coachella.
I'm going to say no because... But this would be the metal band that would play. But I'm still going to say no.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm still going to say no.
I got to agree
Krager.
with Cam on this one. No matter what he said, I was going to go with this one. Yeah, Coachella.
Come on, Krager, have an original thought.
No, legitimately, I was all like, okay, I realized like, Cam, please say Nochella because I really am going to say Coachella.
Well, Metallica has never played Coachella.
Yes.
Oh.
Dang it!
I think I'm one behind you guys now, right?
Yeah.
I think you are.
Let's keep it on the metal front. How about the band Tool?
Oh.
Cam, has Tool played Coachella? Coachella or Nochella?
I'm going to say yes, Coachella, but like early.
Yeah,
Jordan?
I'm going to say Coachella too because prog metal bands are like what I feel like Coachella would be into.
And Krager.
I want to say yes, but like I also need to validate come up with your own opinions. So no.
Well, it could be your own opinion to go with the crowd.
I will say Nochella.
Tool played Coachella in 2006.
Yeah, buddy.
Cam's in the lead now. I think I'm tied with Jordan.
Yep.
You are. All right. REM. Cam, Coachella or Nochella?
Nochella.
Jordan.
I'm going to say Coachella.
Krager.
How long has Coachella been around?
Don't ask that. None of us know.
Yeah, we don't
Okay,
know.
None of us know.
Okay. Fair.
Stop losing your religion.
Coachella.
REM has never played Coachella.
So I got
All
a
right.
2-point lead.
Yep.
Guns N' Roses.
Oh, shoot, son.
Cam, Coachella or Nochella?
Coachella.
Jordan.
I'm saying Nochella.
Coachella.
Krager. I'm sorry, what was your answer?
Coachella.
Guns N' Roses played Coachella in 2016.
Dang it.
U2. Cam,
Nochella.
Coachella or Nochella?
That's a
Nochella.
Nochella, man.
Jordan's Nochella. Krager?
Nochella.
There's no way you two played.
I'm sorry, what was your answer, Krager?
Nochella.
U2 has never played Coachella.
Yeah,
No way.
That would be too much.
The White Stripes.
Ooh.
Cam, have the White Stripes ever played Coachella or Nochella?
No, because they play Bonnaroo.
Jordan.
I'm going to say no. Definitely Jack White has been there in some capacity, but I don't think the White Stripes
The White
have played
Stripes.
Krager.
I'm different. Yeah, let's go with Coachella.
The White Stripes have never played Coachella.
it. But have like the Raconteurs or anything played Coachella?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jack White has played it, but never as the White Stripes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Just thinking with my dick. My dick, dumb.
Okay, Radiohead.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Coachella.
Cam
gonna
is
say
Coachella. Jordan's Coachella.
Coachella.
Congratulations, you all got it right because Radiohead played Coachella in 2017.
Yeah, I feel like that's another one of those like Coachella bands. Like that's what I think of when I think of Coachella.
They're like, everyone's going to come here, but we're not going to play Creep, so deal with it.
Yes.
We're not a karaoke
Oasis.
bar.
Oh, Oasis.
Cam, Coachella or Nochella?
Nochella.
Jordan.
I'm gonna say
Oh, they'd be perfect for Coachella.
I'm gonna say Coachella. Like I feel like they broke up at some point and then maybe got back together just to play Coachella.
Krager.
Coachella.
They never got back together.
Oh.
Oasis has never played Coachella for the
Darn,
simple reason
see.
that they refused to get back together.
Yep.
I'm just a poser with my Wonderwall shirt.
Lady Gaga.
Ooh.
Coachella or Nochella? Cam.
Nochella.
Jordan.
I'm gonna say Nochella.
Krager.
Coachella.
Lady Gaga played Coachella in 2017.
Oh,
Dang.
shit.
Dang.
Rihanna.
Nochella.
Riri's my jam.
I'll say Coachella.
Cam is a Nochella. Jordan's
I'm a
a
no.
Chella. And Krager.
Coachella.
Rihanna has never played Coachella.
Oh my gosh, dude.
We're almost to the end. Madonna.
Coachella.
Nochella.
Jordan? Krager.
Coachella.
Madonna played Coachella in 2006.
I'm so bad.
Justin Timberlake.
Nochella.
Ooh.
Nochella.
And Krager.
Coachella.
Justin Timberlake has never played Coachella.
Nice.
I knew it. You got to mix it up more with you're doing back and forth every time.
No, he's not.
Most
I
of the
haven't
time.
been.
Most of the time.
And 9 Inch Nails.
Ooh.
Is this the last one?
Yes, it is.
What's the score?
Cam's like way
Cam
ahead of us.
is definitely winning this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw in a dark horse Coachella, even though I think they're way too cool and probably should have never done it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Jordan?
Coachella too.
What's mine and Jordan's score?
You're
I don't think we were keeping
both
track.
tied, actually.
Are we?
So what did
Yeah.
Jordan say?
Coachella.
Jordan said Coachella.
And just for funsies, Nochella.
9 Inch Nails played Coachella in 2005.
Yeah, buddy. Thank you, Trent Reznor.
Cam definitely won that by a
Yeah.
landslide.
Oh, Cam
For
killed
Do I
us.
get Coachella tickets?
Yes.
Yes, come on down to Indio to pick them up.
Sick. I'll be there.
Ooh, yeah, buddy.
In May.
All right. So that was what did I call this?
Coachella or Nochella?
Joe's Jabroni, Joe Corner,
No, you
Josh.
said Josh about 3 times.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was Joe's Jabroni, Josh.
Yeah,
Josh.
Josh. Yeah, exactly. You can see how my mind doesn't work. Why I don't do improv. Remember the one time I tried to do trivia and I made a
And you
joke about a
panicked and
German.
you quit.
I made a joke about a German Big Mac. Yeah, it doesn't
Yes.
work. Yeah. So I still stand by that joke. But
Well, dude, I think Grace, the audience, was that joke.
yeah, no, I don't even remember. I don't remember what the setup was to the punchline. I just remember the punchline.
What was the punchline?
It sounds like a German Big Mac.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't even know what it was.
I thought you
it was
came up.
funny. Whatever the
I
setup
thought you
was.
said something that sounds like a German Big Mac. Oh well.
No.
It's in a round table in a past episode. Go listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So let's move on to arguably everyone's favorite segment of the show, the plugs. No, I'm just kidding. Stoked on this.
While we haven't heard or seen it, there is something to perceive in level type and hype. Give us something to believe in. When they chose to focus emphasis, we're forming a hypothesis. But all we really know is that we're stoked on this. Stoked on this. Stoked on this.
What is happening over in Krager's neck of the
Craig was
woods?
shining a flashlight at his camera.
What the heck, man? So this is the part of the episode where we talk about what we're
Epilepsy.
stoked on this month in pop culture and real life or something. It's been a while. We're going to start with Cam.
Okay. First thing I'm stoked on is the new Amy Schumer show with Michael Cera on Hulu called
Dude.
Life and Beth.
I've
So
heard really good things about that.
It's a
we binged
great
it
show.
in 2 days. So good.
Corey and I paused it so I could do this so we can watch it after this.
Oh, okay. Then I won't. Good thing I didn't tell you it was all. They were all dead the whole time. Whew.
Oh, fuck, man. Okay.
I
love that show.
Wait, what
Yeah,
you can't stand, Krager?
He can't stand
Amy
Amy Schumer.
Oh, but
Because the internet says so.
No.
This
I
show
just,
is so
I just heard some
good.
things from people who've worked with her. That's all.
well,
Okay.
I think the show's amazing, Cam. I'm with you right there.
Yeah, the show's
We
fantastic.
fell in love with it.
I think the show's great. I'm happy that Top Chef is back on. Been watching that. It's like season 21 or something crazy.
Cam, have you seen this show? What is it? It's called like, Is This a Cake?
Yes, dude, we watched one episode and I couldn't get past it. But one is enough.
They're like, you think it's a turtle, and they cut it, and it's a cake, and you're like, no.
Yeah, they're like,
It's crazy.
We have the best cake designers in the world, and all these comedians have to guess if it's a
Dan
cake.
Marsh.
Is this really my foot?
Basically,
Cuts off-
it's like
it is my foot. Ah!
this show is 100% something that South Park would make to make fun of reality cooking shows.
So the person who told me about the show, I told him what would make it way more fun is you have to decide if you think it's a cake or not, but then to prove it, you have to slam your face into it. And if it's just
that's
cake,
cool.
you're good.
All you have to do is watch Mikey Day cut stuff with like a giant sword, and you're like, what is the point of this? And like all of his improv is not good, and all the jokes they
not.
wrote for him are so bad.
Oh, so it'd be like if I was hosting a show.
Yeah, but worse.
Oh, dang. That's real bad.
Yeah. So that show sucked. We watched it though. And then I'm also stoked. Personal life. As we all know, I got into a PhD program, but I just found out that I got a graduate research assistantship, which means my entire tuition is paid and I get a stipend. from the school.
Nice.
Yeah,
We're
getting paid.
all gonna
getting paid to get a PhD.
We're all gonna say nice, like we know what a stipend means. Just kidding.
I feel like we all know what a
cool.
stipend means.
That's super
but
cool.
now I'm a paid student researcher that is helping the doctor I work for research stuff so we can get published in articles together.
Doctor.
There's 12 doctoral candidates in my program, and there were only 4 open GRA positions, and I got one. So
nice.
Dr. Moody.
Exclusive.
Yeah.
Dr. Cam.
yeah.
Doctor.
Just wait
DC.
until I make everybody call me doctor for the longest time.
Oh,
It's
Can
gonna be the
you walk
worst.
around with a stethoscope?
I could, yeah. And they're like, "Are you impersonating a doctor?" I'm like, "Actually, no."
No, I just love
I'm just
my
not a
Apple.
doctor
I
of
just want to make
medicine.
sure my Apple Watch is working.
What do you use it for?
Is that heartbeat the same?
I checked to make sure that the film is running smoothly through the cameras I work on. So
Okay.
Oh, yes. Okay, so we're going to move next to the person who has the most exciting news, Joe.
Yeah.
I figure I'll skip over Moon Knight since I'm sure that's probably going to be Jordan's.
How'd
But
you
since
know?
for the month, I mean, we got to talk about that Obi-Wan trailer, right?
Oh, dude, yes. So good.
The shivers or the goosebumps that happen as soon as Duel of Fates
Mm-hmm.
starts playing.
So good. Dude, I'm so stoked. Did you hear what they did, though? That they're pushing the premiere back 2 days, but they're releasing the first 2 episodes. So it's like, what kind of weird change is that? They're like, you know what? We can't get the first episode out on time, so we're going to push it back 2 days.
Well,
But we're
I
going to
was
give
also-
you 2 episodes instead.
What I didn't understand is why they were going to release it on May the 5th and not May the 4th.
Well, they're releasing on May 25th.
Oh, they moved it back even farther.
Yeah.
Because
They
originally
really
it was supposed to be
missed the
May.
ball.
It was supposed to be May 5th, and I was like, why would you shoot May
On
4th?
Cinco de Mayo?
Yeah, ew.
Did you know Obi-Wan is Mexican?
He is.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. Totally.
They called him Senor Juan.
So is that the only thing you're stoked on, Joe?
No. A couple things. Now.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That just got me. Anyways, a couple things are now available on streaming HBO Max and Hulu, like Death on the Nile. I'm excited to see that. I want to check that out.
Meh.
Really? I liked Knives Out. Isn't it like same premise type of thing? Same director?
I loved Knives Out. Death on the Nile was all like, oh, look it. I figured it out like 10 minutes in. Nice. I guessed it right. Cool. It was very predictable. Great acting talent. Kind of meh movie. And then it's also just like every time you see Armie Hammer, you're just like, ooh.
Yeah. Well, and Dune is back on HBO Max. And
Nice.
supposedly this month, The Batman should be coming to HBO Max.
April 19th.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that so I can watch it.
I do want to see it in
I
theaters.
didn't see it in the
though.
theater.
I didn't see it in
Is
theaters.
it already out of theater?
No, it's still
No,
in
it's still in
theaters right now.
theaters.
Yeah.
I think I want to try. I still have to go to Lemley.
Ooh, Lemley.
I'm
Ooh.
excited for that.
Yeah, I'm
think
super excited to watch that, but I just don't really want to go see a 3-hour movie in the theater. I'm gonna have to take
It's
multiple
3
bathroom
hours.
breaks.
You know,
Yeah.
I was thinking, why don't they have more movies that are that long? Have an intermission.
Seriously,
That used to be a thing.
that would help me so much.
Just a real
Well,
quick
I know-
5-10 minute
I know.
intermission.
Yeah.
I can already tell you why that can't happen is because then there's going to be a line for the bathroom. Then you're going to have those Karens coming out. I missed part of the movie because I had to take your shit.
Well,
And
they'll
they're gonna
take a
want their
10
money
minute
back.
shit.
I'm just telling you that'll never happen because there's too many
No, but that gives you a chance to go buy more snacks. That like totally
No,
helps
I
you out
get
at
that.
concession.
I get that, but they're going to have people bitching if they come back and it's already started.
Then make it 10 minutes.
Like, I've totally come around to the ad version of Hulu because it allows me a chance to run and use the bathroom or grab a quick snack. And it even tells you how much time you have until it comes back on. So you can race yourself like a kid.
Without having to interrupt a performance or
Exactly.
I was just gonna say, quick question, Joe: is the pause button broken on your remote?
something. No, it's just so
Yeah,
you don't
but what-
interrupt the content you're trying to watch.
You're right. It is
Yeah.
a lot better when it's already interrupted for you.
Exactly.
Well, they also pause it at like opportune
You're right.
moments. I'm not just gonna
Does
hit pause when they're making a weird face, making a funny sound.
Does anyone else think it's super weird in the age of streaming, watching shows that were meant to be aired on television with commercial breaks? The cuts between scenes are so abrasive in television shows sometimes. I'm just like, oh, this really takes me out of it. Like,
yep.
You know? Okay, so was that all of it, Joe?
Yep, that's me.
Okay, I'm going to do mine real quick so Craig can finish it off here. Mine is a little Moon Knight, of course. Episode 1 has been out. I am a huge fan of it. I was kind of telling
Episode
Cam...
2 will be out when this comes out.
Exactly. I was kind of telling Cam, though, that I don't know whether or not Oscar Isaac is actually doing a good job or a bad job, and I just like him. Because I'm like, I can totally see people being like, yeah, his acting is really crappy in this. But also,
I'll watch it. I'll let you know.
I think he's acting that way on purpose, because of what's going to happen in later episodes. So we'll not giving too much away, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Well, supposedly or what the directors say, he tried to push Disney on the limit to what they can do violence-wise.
Ooh, yeah. Well, I didn't see much of that yet in the first episode. There were like 2 parts, but we'll see what they can do with it.
They're probably not going to do it in the first episode because it's the pilot.
Yeah,
so they're probably going to jump. There'll be violence around episode 3 or 4 after people give up if they don't like the tone.
Mm-hmm, exactly. Another show that I just found out about that I think Netflix is not marketing properly at all is Murderville. Have you guys watched this yet?
I watched the whole thing.
Okay,
man.
I thought Murderville was going to be this stupid, like, Brooklyn Nine-Nine spoofy kind of SNL thing. So here's what the premise is.
I know which one this is. This looks funny on the
with Will Arnett.
Will Arnett,
yeah. Will Arnett
is doing like he's in a detective show, and they bring on guest
it's
comedians
ripped from a British show.
Is it?
It's a remake of a British show. Yeah,
I didn't know that, but I thought this was just like a regular scripted show. When I found out that they bring on comedians to do improv without them knowing they're doing improv, I was like, okay, I'm sold. And I
didn't know that part. I watched,
and then they have to solve the mystery as the person that was performing improv.
Murder mystery dinner theater, pretty much.
I fell asleep during the first episode, but knowing more, I'll give it a second chance and try.
Dude, watch the Marshawn Lynch episode. I was dying.
That was the best
one. That was the best episode.
Jordan, I think this is why you would also like Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh, totally. Yeah. I bet you I would love Curb. We're rewatching It's Always Sunny right now, so I kind of get my fill of that stuff. But
now you got like 17 seasons to watch.
I know.
I know.
And then the last thing here I want to mention, we just binged this weekend. I'm kind of late to the game, but Mare of Easttown with Kate
such
Winslet.
A good show.
Such a good show. Such a good show.
And I finished that show. We finished that show in one day.
Yeah, it took us 2, but like it's a good show, so go check that out. Okay.
Her performance was insane.
Oh, great. Yeah, greatest performance.
One more thing I'm really stoked about before we go to Krager.
Yes.
The Lord of the Rings.
All right,
I do like The Lord of the Rings.
Take us home on Stoked on this. What are you stoked on this week?
All right, so I'm stoked on. I've been planning it for a while, so pretty excited. And it finally happened.
Your vasectomy.
No, that's Kyle's. I've been icing his balls though, so that's nice. MLB The Show 22.
Yep. Knew that joke was coming.
Yeah.
Priorities.
Yeah. So no, as everyone knows, the Oscar should not have gone to Will Smith. It should have gone to me for lying to my girlfriend's face for 3 months, and I proposed. And
she said no.
She
liar.
said, you lied to me.
So. I actually found out. Well, also it was really awesome. She said yes, obviously, and we're planning a quicker engagement. She wants to get married. She's looking we're in venue hunting, and we're looking at end of September, beginning of October.
Dang, that's early.
Really
fast turnaround.
Yeah, she wants a quick engagement. So we'll see. We're having issues with venues because inflation. So they're a lot more expensive now. But we'll see. But yeah, so I found out 2 things.
Backyard wedding.
One, I did a great job, and everyone who knew and kept the secret, thank you. I told way too many people. Everyone freaking knew.
You pretty much told our podcast listeners.
Yeah.
I always cut it out, though.
That's what I said. I was like, I'm surprised she didn't know because you told so many people.
Yeah, so the night before I proposed to her, everyone at her little birthday celebration knew. And so, like, everyone knew. So, like, I'm surprised. Props to everyone for not saying anything. But so I did too good of a job, so she did not see it coming, which from what I've been told from many of her friends and stuff like that, like girls always know it's coming. So the fact that I pulled it off without
girls
her knowing,
always know everything.
Yeah,
It's impossible.
Yeah.
That's true.
But I pulled off the impossible. But also, I joke around with her too much because she asked if I was serious like 7 times. So
You proposed, and then her response was, "Are you serious?"
No. So I had like a very short, little romantic thing to say, and so I get down on my knee, I open up the box, and then she goes, "What?" And so then I'm like, "Will you marry me?" It's like, and then she kept backing away, saying, "Are you serious? What?" And I'm like, "I don't know how else to prove it to you. It's right here.
There is a ring in this box, and I'm on
like,
my knees."
No, but like, it was really amazing. She was so happy. You know, I had it set up with her friends and family there. I set up with some of her friends and very close family friends as her sister and stuff like that. But I made it so she had I kind of like moved it so she planned a little bit of it, you know, to throw her off the scent. And then I had her parents and another family friend waiting to show up right afterwards. So she was just super thrilled, you know, and I'm engaged. So that means I'm getting some money from the Elite 8 letdown for winning.
I think they're going to be scrambling to try and get some money.
Yeah,
right now.
I know. So
I know Joe Janero just paid him like $130.
Seriously? Thank you, Joe Janero.
Well, not for you. He
I
did
forgot.
Ad money.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, it could be for Krager.
Yeah, but so
Was she surprised to find out that you were straight?
Hey-oh. So what was like the hardest part of it, Krager?
His penis.
Pants.
I literally lobbed that to you guys. Jeez.
So actually, the hardest part was I wasn't nervous. The hardest part was planning because I had a romantic thing where I was going to take her out to Paso because she loves Paso Robles for wineries. And then
I thought you meant El Paso.
No, don't go to El Paso.
But then, so I was trying to plan it, and then she was like, "Oh no, we can't do that. So we got to do something else, like because it was gonna be for her birthday weekend, because her birthday was a week before, but we couldn't celebrate then." And so I'm like, okay. Then I'm like, you know, we'll do Malibu wines. You know, on like a Saturday, it'll be awesome. It's still a romantic setting and stuff like that. And then she had a bridal shower that Saturday, so I'm like, okay, we'll do Agua Dulce Winery on Sunday. And then
which actually probably would have been better because Malibu wines on a Saturday get so freaking crowded.
Yeah,
you
so probably worked out
off.
better. But then after, we're like, okay, cool. Then she's like, you know, on Saturday night, you know, with some of my other friends, we'll just go out for drinks and stuff like that till their birthday as well. I'm all like, okay, so now I have to make sure you don't get too drunk Saturday night too. So the hardest part was planning and making sure I could get this to happen. And like, I was not nervous at all leading up to it, like 0 nerves. The day of, I was pretty nervous. So
I don't know how nervous you were. You were still sending us TikToks that day on our
That's true. Yeah.
group chat.
Yeah,
Maybe
it was
that's
like
what he does when he's nervous.
I just want all of our listeners to know that, like, after we, you know, hung up last time, we were like, oh, dude, like, let us know how it goes. Like, we can't wait to hear about it, you know, all that shit. And the first thing Krager texts us is some stupid fucking TikTok that we like, on the day that he's supposed to get engaged, we're like, you know, his friends who he's been hanging out with the entire time this whole fucking show has been going on and before. And we're just like, you know what, Krager,
It was real on brand for Krager, though.
It was so on brand.
I didn't even think about it when you said it. I'm like, oh yeah, that's kind of poor form on my part. My bad.
It's so funny. So that's
We're all
super
stoked.
cool. We're all stoked for you.
I am a fiance now.
Yeah, I know all of our listeners are stoked for you, especially Tim. He's super stoked for you,
yeah.
except for the money he has to pay.
For a while too, so good on him. I there were a couple times where Stacey and I were driving. I was going to put on the Elite 8 letdown. I'm all like, let's not.
Yeah,
let's not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they could spoil that stuff right there for you.
So I look forward to
so
the Elite 8 Showdown, listening to this, and then in a month, they will
hearing the episode
talk
in a
about
month
it on their
that they
show.
record this week.
Yeah.
Also, is that real? Do they really record all those in advance, or is that a shtick too?
No, they
do. They record way in advance, which honestly, I give them crap for it, but also like it's smart of them because how many times have we missed episodes?
Yeah,
all the scheduling. Yeah,
because just it doesn't happen, and then we're like, well, I guess we're not doing episodes.
You know.
Yeah. Also, I'm going to say straight up, when I'm in my program, there's a chance that I'm going to be taking like a 3-year hiatus from the show.
Oh my god.
Well, whenever you can get on, then we'll be blessed with your presence.
Yeah,
also, one last
because
soaked
it's
on
going to
this.
be insane.
Well, congratulations, Cam, again. And then another soaked on this. Chuck finally got out of the kitchen job that's
he did.
Been very toxic to him. So
yeah, I saw that. That's good. He's moving
soaked on that for
onward and upward.
Way to go, Large Charles.
Yeah. He's actually more like
medium-sized Charles,
less large Charles now.
Yeah.
He's doing good. He's
average Charlie.
He's average Charlie, but he's got
schmedium Charlie.
Schmedium Charlie, and he's got like new girl on social media.
New boo.
I don't know what they are. This girl's paying for him to get massages and stuff while he's out of town.
Sick.
That sounds like a girlfriend to me, so I don't know.
Man, I want that.
I mean, my girl bought a house, so
yeah.
So you got to find him that way.
Yeah, she bought the house, and then Krager was like, "Will you marry me?"
I know. Everyone needs to know. I bought this ring in December, way before she bought a house. I know the optics of that are really bad. She buys a house. Oh, look, and he proposed to her.
Hey.
Did she win the lottery too?
You're gonna have to sign that prenup, Krager. All right, guys. So that's the episode. Thanks for joining us on Around Table. These are always super fun episodes. It's a bummer that we didn't get to do one in the past 6 weeks.
It's been crazy.
It's been a long time, but go check out wreckmypodcast.com. I forgot to mention Joe Janero. We did just bring him up a second ago. He sent all of us a commercial, a Wiener Schnitzel commercial.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Because Wiener Schnitzel is on brand for us. And it was a commercial about a hot dog running away from
one of my favorite commercials
trying
of
to
all
grab
time.
them. And then the hot dog jumps under the covers and the girl goes under and goes, "I gotcha." And then it pans up and there's a guy there. And then you see the hot dog pop out. And so what is she holding? Who knows?
They all just start yelling.
Yeah, they all start yelling. Great commercial. So good. Wiener Schnitzel. Your food may be crap, but your commercials are golden.
There are people out there that like it. Right, Beggs?
Apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
It's a great first date spot.
It's a great first date spot.
It was actually a last date spot. So.
Ooh,
first and last. First and
Wiener Schnitzel would be a fine last date spot. It really kind of
it was
tells
a
you how you
fitting
feel
last
about the
date
relationship.
Spot. Last date spot.
Oh man.
Yeah. Okay, so go check out wreckmypodcast.com. We have a Patreon where you can go pay us money, you dummies. Also, we have a Redbubble store where you can buy merch. Leave us a rating or a review. We really appreciate those, even if they're for the Elite Eight Showdown. I actually thought one of our best reviews was the one where some person just wrote us a big, long story about nothing. That was fun. So go ahead and do more of those. I'm all for it. Go ahead and apparently there's another gimmick going on with our friends at Drinking Alone with Friends I forgot about, where they tell people to write in to us and tell us what they had for breakfast. So go ahead, wreckmypodcast@gmail.com. Write in, tell me what you had for breakfast. I'll read it on air. Totally will do it. And then finally, go check.
Sounds fucking riveting.
Yeah.
That's some great content.
It's great. I'll do anything for $1.
Just like an email that's just like bagel.
That'll get me.
I mean, we did a whole 4-minute segment where Krager just had me respond Lord of the Rings.
That was a solid minute.
Hey, that wasn't planned. That wasn't planned.
So yeah, go
tune in for more wacky hijinks.
On that note, this has been Around Table, where we lord your rings. All right, guys, we'll see y'all next week.
Bye, I love you.
Hasta luego.
I love Lord of the Rings.
I do love the Lord of the Rings, though.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. All right, let's do it.
Jordan, what did the Mexican firefighter name his sons?
Pedro. And Pedro
no,
Dos. I don't know.
Like a layup. It's a layup.
Jose and Hose B.
Oh,
yeah, come on.
Yeah.
It's a layup.
I went with Pedro and Pedro B.
You went with Pedro. Did you say Pedro 2?
I said Pedro Dos. That's what I say.
Yeah.
All right.
Beer.
Wow.
Does it come with a fleshlight extender?
I wish.
This is Corey's brother-in-law who didn't like
His
this
flashlight
beer,
extender?
drinking it.
Oh, that's funny. He looks so
what kind of beer
miserable.
is it?
It's a pickle sour.
Oh, that sounds disgusting.
It's amazing. I love it.
Oh my god, I don't.
That's
I
the
never
thing, though.
thought
It doesn't
there'd
sound
be a
that
sour I
bad.
don't
It
want.
just sounds like I don't know if I would like it or not.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Except for the sour
And the
part.
can's really cool.
Oh, that is a cool can.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the. Do you guys remember that computer game where you were like
where
a
you were
skier? Yeah, and you had to
Yes.
avoid the Yeti.
Yes.
It's my favorite game. That
The
and
game
Line
ruled.
Rider. I loved Line Rider.
Yeah, that was what
Line Rider was good too.
SSX.
Oh yeah,
No,
SSX.
that was-
It was.
It was the original SSX.
That and the original Windows pinball.
Oh, the Windows pinball. It was like
Like the
cosmic.
space.
Yes,
Yeah.
space themed. Oh,
OG,
yeah,
baby.
that's all the feels.
Yeah, that was sick.
That was like online with playing Snake on your analog phone.
On-
Like it
on
doesn't
the
get any
line?
better.
Probably.
Cam and Jordan are clear for me. Craig, are
Do you like when I
are
flex
blurry.
and it's just the same size?
Ooh, you got a couple centimeters moving around there.
Okay, cool.
A couple centimeters. It's a man's 7 inches. So I think we've made that joke before.
Yeah, a couple centimeters, you know?
Yeah, it's a couple
It's
centimeters.
the Tinder 6'2".
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's the joke we made.
Yeah.
However
6 foot on
long
Tinder.
ago that was. I don't know what it is about that jingle. It does not want to play on
It's
this
my
soundboard.
favorite jingle.
Well, I put it in post, but I'm gonna have to like maybe re-render.
Who
the
doesn't
file or
want
something.
Jordan's wife talking seductively about you?
Who doesn't love that?
This has been Around a Round Table, a podcast that proves anyone can do it.